Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. And I never worry, now that is a lie. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way.
How's it going? I'm Ben. I'm the one who made the Krazee Dash course, and I'll be putting it on Saturday. So I'm putting this video together today to show you what the course is like, so you can see kind of what you're up against. Maybe you can set some goals for yourself. Everyone's gonna be a little different. Some of you might want to do everything that's asked of you. Some of you might want to do 1 rep or half the reps, or go halfway on an obstacle. Maybe some of you just want to get through the course and run the 2 miles or so. Everyone's gonna be a little different. That's what you're gonna have to decide after watching this video, kind of what you want to get out of this race. So at every obstacle you're gonna see a sign that looks like this. On Saturday they will be neon and they will have everything that you need to do at that obstacle. So the first obstacle is 1 and 2 combined. It is 50 sledgehammer slams and about an 80-yard tire flip. I'll show you this example of these right now. You have 50 sledgehammer slams with the sledgehammer. You can do these events in any order. You can do the sledgehammer slams first, or you can do the tire flips first. That's kind of up to you. As you can see here, there's a variety of different size tires. Some of these will mainly be used just for sledgehammer slams, but maybe you want to partner up with someone or a group of people and do 2 people flipping 1 tire at a time, 3 people flipping 1 tire, rotating back and forth. Whatever your goal is for the run, that's what you're going to try to accomplish.
I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel.
Next event is the Atlas carry. There will be a ton of different size weights here. I have a 64 and a 63 because me and Ryan ran the race earlier this afternoon. You will pick up the bag. It will be lower than your shoulder and above your waist. I'll show an example of that in a second. And you will go down the hill, up the hill to the top, and then make your way back to where you picked up your sandbag from. So how you need to hold this: above the waist, below the shoulders, whatever's comfortable for you. That was scary.
Like I did that day, take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 yeah, yeah. Love me, I say, yeah, yeah. One time.
Next obstacle here is the rope climb. You can see we have 6 different ropes. 4 of them are about at 15 feet. 3 of those ropes have knots for some of you guys that haven't climbed rope as much. And we do have one 15-footer without knots. And then we have 2 20-footers without knots. Something I do recommend, if you're going to do the ones without knots, you wear higher socks or something on your leg for when you do that J-wrap to help you go. I'll show you a few examples of that right now. If you use to do 20-foot ropes, make sure you have enough energy and stamina to get to the top. It'd be kind of dangerous if you fall. You have to do 3 reps of these, getting to the top, touching the post at each one. If you're going to do the 20-footers, I'd recommend looking up some videos on YouTube of how to do some different climbs using your feet. I'm going to show you one. It's kind of the Navy SEAL one, where you make a J and work your way up. If you do this, you're going to want to make sure you have longer socks or something on your legs so you don't get all tore up. When you're coming down, get that upper body away from the rope and slide down using your feet. That'll save a lot of energy.
How long will I slide or separate my side? I don't believe it's been slitting my throat. It's all I am. I heard your voice through a photograph. I thought that I've been brought up the past. Once you know you can never go back, I gotta take it on the other side. The centuries are what it meant to me. A cemetery where I marry the sea. A stranger thing that never changed my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the...
Next obstacle will be the hill descent. You have to descend down this steep hill, grab a Bulgarian sandbag that range between 20 and about 55 pounds, carry it back up the hill, bring the bag back down, and then make it back up to the top. You can see I got some bags down there from earlier. Gets fairly steep. As you can see, I just almost fell. You need to make sure you watch your step. Quick feet going down, so we're going to burn the quads coming back up.
Take it on, take it on. How long will I slide, separate my side? I don't
next obstacle will have a variety of different size balls here. They range from 20 to about 60 pounds. You need to throw it over the wall 30 times. One, grab it. 2, 3, 4. Find a weight that's good for you and a height. We have a variety of different heights here. It is harder coming back up, and you will be pretty tired from the first 4 or 5 obstacles. So find something that fits you. The next obstacle, you have to do 3 reps as well. You have to pull the cinder block up to you, walk it back down 3 times, and the 3rd time you can continue on with the race. Pull it up. Grab it. Walk you back down. There's 50 to 60 foot ropes with full size cinder blocks. There's 25 foot ropes with half size. There's a variety of different weights and lengths. Find one, once again, that fits you.
To decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I say, oh, I got your hey. Now listen what I say, oh, oh. When will I know that I really can go to the well one small time to decide on? When it's killing me, when will I really see all that I need to look inside? Come to believe that I better not leave before I get my chance to ride. When it's killing me, what do I really need? All that I need to look inside. Hey, oh, listen what I say. I know the more I like to let it go. Hey, oh.
Next event is the army crawl. You will start at the beginning and army crawl your way to the top underneath the fence. The only way to scale this one down would be to run alongside it, or I guess you could crawl alongside it. So that's the army crawl.
Whoa, whoa. Deep beneath the cover of another perfect know, the more I like to let.
Next one's pretty straightforward, just 30 box jumps. Up, around. These are 18-inch boxes. I'll have some 24-inch boxes, I'll have some 16, I'll have some 12s. So once again, find something that fits your range.
I like to let it go. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa. Deep beneath the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Privately divided by a will so undecided, and there's nowhere to go. In between the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Running through the field where all my tracks will be concealed, and there's nowhere to go. I'll say it here.
Next obstacle is a tire pull. There'll be a bunch of different size tires. Some will have weighted sandbags in them, some will not. So you want to find one that's a good weight for you. It'll be about an 80-yard pull. It's 2 posts. We'll have it marked off on Saturday. Once you get to the end, you'll turn around. Make your way back. We'll have about 9 to 10 tires here.
Oh yeah. Tell my Lord now. Hey, yeah. Oh yeah. Tell my Lord now. Deep beneath the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Privately divided by a world so undecided, and there's nowhere to go. Deep beneath the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Running through the field where all my tracks will be concealed, and there's nowhere to go. I'll say it here. Oh, yeah.
Last obstacle is 30 sandbag thrusters. So you need to make sure you get to 90 on these thrusters. You're getting low, thrust it over your head. Low, thrust it over your head. Have a variety of weights from 20 to 60 pounds. If you need to modify, you could just do shoulder to shoulder, kind of like a push press style, not going all the way down. But doing the thrusters is going to be the prescribed or the RX version.
Oh yeah. Tell my Lord now. Yeah, yeah. Oh
Right here will be some area for parking, along with the other side and the other side of the road here I'm going to take in a second. So this will be some parking areas and registration set up. This will be another spot for parking. We will have signs set up at all the turns to get here coming from Mazeppa. And I will also make a video showing how to get here from Mazeppa as well. That should help out. Alright, some things that I suggest to maybe bring with on Saturday. Bandana to put some ice in to wrap around your neck. I did the race tonight and it was pretty grueling. Granted, it was pretty humid and hot. It took me and Ryan about 47 minutes or so at a pretty brisk pace to get that done. So I would plan for 45 minutes or above for this race on Saturday. You might want to wear long socks as well, especially if you're doing the rope climbs without the knots, because otherwise your leg can get pretty burnt up. Another thing that I would suggest bringing would be an older pair of shoes, not your brand new shoes that you want to get really muddy, because it is a little bit muddy out there. You'll get kind of dirty. So bring a different pair of shoes that are older you can run in, maybe a different t-shirt that you can change when you're done, or you can put on your Krazee Dash t-shirt. We'll have 6 water stations set up on the course. We'll have a Gatorade cooler, a water cooler, and then 4 coolers with ice and water sporadically placed around the course as well. There'll be plenty of spots to get water. We'll have a bathroom on site. I'll explain and show you where that's going to be day of. Not positive if we're going to have the ambulance on site yet, but they will be readily available on call in case anyone needs that. Make sure you're staying hydrated, eating a lot, make sure you're ready to go. We will have bananas and snacks and water and Gatorade and other things available for you here as well, so you can plan on having those things. We will go off in waves of 15 people or so. We'll go every 10 to 15 minutes. I'll be roaming the course and I'll let the people know up here when we're kind of ready to send the next group off. It took about 7 minutes or so for me and Ryan to get to the first obstacle and get through it. So 10 to 15 minutes should be good to keep the pace flowing. Feel free to bring people with day of that just won't get a shirt, or we can maybe see if we can order a shirt and get it to them later on, but feel free to bring people and sign up the day of the race. That is perfectly fine.